So, gang, here's a new warm-up for the week. Just different takes on some things that we've played with before. First thing, we're going to get down into a squat. One of my favorite ways to get the body moving. Let's just get into a squat, and let's bounce down here. This is a position we talk about a lot, but I think a good rule of thumb for any sort of physical practice is we got to get to a point where this starts to become like a resting position. If you have injuries, obviously there's something different to consider. But if not, this can be a real liberating position to be able to just hang out in. It opens up doors to be able to do some other things. So we're just going to bounce down here. Try your best to relax through the ankles, through the hips, through the knees. Just use some of the natural elasticity. Next up, we're going to kneel. So ideally, we sit on the tops of the feet and then just sit back onto the heels. If this isn't quite doable for you, maybe we put something underneath right here to give you some support, or you can use your hands for help. But we're just going to kind of rock side to side just a little bit. Show you from the front. Just back and forth. I'm going to have you reach your hands out forward. You can let the knees come a little bit wider. We're going to get into a little child's pose. So we're reaching out in front. Try and drop your chest down to the floor. And then we're going to kind of walk our fingers off to one side so that we're creating length through the side of our body. And we're going to get 5 big breaths. After those 5 breaths, go ahead and walk to the other side. Same thing, big breaths. Nice. We're going to move from this position back down into a squat. Anybody who's done the online at-home strength stuff that we put up is going to be familiar with this. We're going to do some squatting to support drills. So I want you to look for about 8 different touches here, 4 on each side. And all that's going to happen, I'll start with my left hand here, is I'm going to touch the ground nice and gently. And the idea is I want to transfer some weight into my left hand such that I can pull my right foot off the ground, and ideally get to the point where I can bounce with a straight left leg and a straight right leg. I'm going to put my right foot back down and come back into the squat. I'm going to put my right hand down, nice and controlled. I want to come up, so I'm bouncing on my right foot and my right hand, trying to straighten my right leg if I can. Place the left foot back down, back into a squat. Now another touch. Left hand goes down, getting to the point where I can bounce on it with my left foot and my left hand. Put the right foot down. Now on my right side again. You get the idea. We're going to try and get 8 total touches here, just going around the body. Always trying to get to the point where it's the same leg, same arm balancing, both of them trying to get to a straight position. Return the opposite foot, and then go back to the squat. Last one. Nice. Go ahead and stand up. We're going to get some work through the trunk and the spine here. We're just going to twist and reach. Twist One more. Okay, then we're going to go a couple of rounds through the three-point touch. So basically, we have 3 points around our body, almost like a triangle that we're trying to touch while balancing on one foot. So I'm going to balance on my right foot here, and the idea is I'm going to touch with my right hand all 3 points. Whoop. Then my left hand. And then my left foot. When we go out to the side, I want you to reach behind your opposite foot. Okay, then we'll switch legs. So I'm balancing on my left leg now. Touch, touch, touch. Doing my best to stay controlled and not have to utilize the help of the other foot, but all possible. Touch, touch, touch. I made it through both hands. Now let's get the other foot. Touch, touch, touch. Okay, we're going to do one more time on both legs. So I'm back to my right leg. Touch with my right hand, 3 places. Now my left hand. Obviously, depending on your balance and your strength and flexibility, how far out you touch, it's going to be very individual. Just go with whatever feels like you can make happen with good quality of balance. Nice. Last little piece here, you may need a little extra space around you, but I think everyone's going to be doing the same thing, so we might be able to move in unison. We're going to start in the bottom of the squat, and we're going to do some crawling, but in a real particular pattern. So, I'll demonstrate it, and then you can give it a shot. So we're going to begin down in just a standard squat. I want you to put your hands on the floor, and we're just going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 steps forward. And then whatever hand is forward, I want you to take that foot and you're going to kick it through. We're going to change directions, ideally going about 90 degrees from where you just were. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to take it and we're going to turn ourselves back into the kind of crawling position, and we're going to go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you guessed it, we're going to send it back to the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into a squat. And then we're going to try going the other way. So, into the crawling position. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And back into the squat. As you're walking here, the idea is you want to use kind of cross-body coordination, so as your left foot goes forward, your right hand will go forward, so on and so forth. So let's try it once more. Take, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into the squat. Set it up again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. squat. Hopefully feeling pretty warm. About 10 minutes through, move the body a lot of different ways. Let's get into the workout.